Yo, what up? It's your boy Neo coming to you from my reality TV, like from my point of view, and welcome to episode 3 of Ayo Neo, where I answer questions from friends, family, strangers, whoever. I just give my opinions and my thoughts about various issues, various things that people may be curious to know what I think about. So, today's question, Ayo Neo. I saw a clip of a guy saying he set a boundary for his kids that they can't talk to him after 9 p.m. How do you feel about something like that? Listen, I get that we all need some space to ourselves. We all need some time to ourselves. But I myself, I just simply can't get with that type of sentiment. I mean, you do what works for you. You do what you do. I do what I do. You know what I mean? I just don't agree with that. And for me, it's really just a personal thing. Some may feel like it's okay. I'm not in that group of thought or thinking, and let me explain why. Me being accessible to my children at any time, whenever they need me, is quite possibly one of the most important aspects of my life as a father and as a parent. I didn't grow up in the house with my father, and my mother worked a lot to support, she and I, and hold us down. So I spent a ton of time either by myself or with other people, like, my family or, at my friends' houses and things like that. But in that, I missed out on a lot of those moments and opportunities to just talk to my parents, you know what I mean? To go in a room and ask them a question, to show them something maybe I drew or I colored, while they may not even have given a damn, to go in there and tell them something about that I accomplished on a video game, or tell them about a crush I had, or ask for advice or just anything of that nature. My circumstances prevented me from being able to do that. So I said to myself that when I have kids, I will always be accessible to them. I won't work to the point where they never see me. I won't be out running around in the streets to the point, again, where they never see me. Some may think the way I live, the way I am, the way I do things, it's a boring life. It's a boring lifestyle. But I've told you all time and time again, if it's going to make me take time away from my family, from my kids, it damn sure better be important. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because you have to manage your time. Anytime away from your child is better be important.
Yeah.
You start saying, I don't want to do things. I need to get back.
Yeah.
I need to get back to my child. So I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not
like. I was always a homebody anyway, but since having kids, I just want to be here with them. Like, that's really all I want to do. Like, I just want to be here with them, be here for them, and it's not that I don't want to hang with the homies, because I'll do that from time to time, but it's just about me being accessible to my babies. Like, that's paramount to me. And by accessible, I just mean that if they need me, I want to be there. And it's hard to do that if I'm out running around in the streets or at a club or at a party or, just not here. And listen, let me get this. Let me be sure and make sure this is crystal clear. I am not knocking nobody that does that. If you go out and you enjoy yourself and you have time for you, I'm not knocking that, because I don't think that my way makes me a better parent than anyone else that chooses another method. I just know how I want my life to be for my children. So I keep myself available to them. I don't be in my bedroom like that throughout most of the time when we're all in the house, because I don't want to be isolated from them. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be behind a closed door. So I spend majority of my time in the living room. So if at any moment they can come see me, talk to me, whatever. Half the time they don't. But just to know that they can is what I want for them. And that means everything to me. My kids always know where daddy is. Should they need me, and when they do, they will come to me. They will come, see what's up, talk to me or whatever. If it's my oldest showing me some of her new artwork. Speaking of which, follow her on Instagram at EclipseArtz. and I'm sorry, sweetie, but daddy got to promote you. Or my son asking me about, like some throwback music, or talking to me about video games, to even my baby girl just coming into the kitchen to get a snack, but coming to give me a hug, like a just because hug. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I do it. Like, that's the whole reason for it, and why I try to keep myself accessible to them. And trust and believe, I want my moments and time to myself, just like everyone else, just like every parent. And I thoroughly believe that we as people, no matter the role, need that. Like, we all, your kids, everybody needs that time to themselves. I just personally am not about to put a time frame on when my kids can have access to their father. Until the day I die, my kids have total access to me. Total access. They'll be able to call me whenever they need me. I'm going to be there, the whole nine. I've tried to be like that with many aspects of my life, from my siblings to my friends to, as it fit. And of course, since I've had kids and I have my own family now, it changes because they become the priority. And I also want to say, I love my parents, so I don't want it to come across like as if I'm saying my parents weren't there for me, because they were. But like I said, circumstances being what they were, it wasn't always available to me, and now I talk to them all the time, and I love that. But I do wish I had the ability to talk to them more when I was younger. Although it's not recommended, I self-medicated a lot growing up, in the therapy sense, you know what I'm saying? Just because I didn't always have the ability to talk to my parents and express things. So like, I would use my art, poetry, listening to music, or as my means of expression. And while my kids, they do all those same types of things, and I'm pretty sure for those same reasons, they also have my wife and I right here to talk to whenever they need us. Like, we're always available to them, because just as quick as I'm saying I'm always accessible to my children, so is my wife. Like, we're always accessible to the kids, and they come and talk to us about everything. Like, you'd be amazed at the conversations we have with our children. And I love that. I love that they have that comfort level, and they feel that. They feel that, we're mommy and daddy are always there for them. I used to wish I could walk in the living room and my dad would just be in there chilling, like, like how sitcom fathers used to be. And I love that my kids now have that. So again, to answer the question, no, I can't get with that type of don't talk to me after 9 o'clock mentality. Like I said, if it works for that guy, for that dude, then, and his family and his kids, cool. I'm just not with that. I like to be accessible to my children. I like to be here. I want to be here for them. I want them to know at any given time they can walk downstairs and see daddy and talk to him, and, just be around me and just know I'm here. So, and because to me, I just think that's super important, because I didn't have that, and I realized how important it is. So that's it. So I hope that answers the question. And big up to my guys, Mari and Jess, on their new show, the Shot Clock Show, which will be premiering this coming Monday. So I will drop their information in the description, as well as probably flash it up here on the screen real quick. So, check my peoples out. Those are my guys. Those are my brothers. Nothing but love for them. And I know their show going to be crazy. It's going to be dope, because everything they do is dope. So, but that's it, man. It's your boy Neo signing off. My Reality TV. Keep those questions coming for Ayo Neo. And I'll catch y'all later. One.